welcome to the home of the Florida State Seminoles, Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Syracuse Orange. Syracuse will kick off and will be underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He gets a block. Oh, what vision. Can they catch it? They won't get it. It's a touchdown.
And you cannot start this game any better than to take the opening kickoff all the way to the house. How about the speed by the return man? Once he got in the open field, that dude was gone. This place is going crazy.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Syracuse's offense will have the first possession of the game. And this might be a real challenge for this quarterback because that corner, David, can take away an entire half of the field.
Yeah, and that's the bright part of this defense. Like you know out wide exactly what you're getting week in and week out, and it is top flight. Like one of the best in the country at your spot. So interested to see how this passing attack works while avoiding that guy, because I'm not going after him, Palmer.
Well, I don't think this quarterback has seen a secondary built like this. He definitely hasn't seen a corner with this guy's ability. And so if he is going to try him, he better have really good timing. He better be very accurate. He better not be late throwing out-breaking routes because this dude will pick him off and take it to the house.
Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the Oak. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. A cacophony of noise, debilitating surround sound, the war chant on third down at the Doak. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Man, that is a picture-perfect start for this defense. Number one objective, get off the field even better. Third down, force them into a passing situation. You win, you hit the quarterback. Nice start by this team.
Syracuse will be forced to punt. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll field the punt and take it back. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. So Florida State's offense will get the ball for the first time. And the heart of this team clearly rests on the offensive line. A group of maulers, David, who take pride in what they do.
And I think if you're a coach, you take pride. Like, it starts up front. Like, you win and lose games with physicality, and they lean on all the big fellas up front. The hot
just keeps moving. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. Got it done in the passing game on the last play. Let's see what they do on first down. The give to the back. They make the stop, but you can't give up 4 yards a chunk on the ground down in this area of the field. It's at the 18. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They want to run it left here. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. A third down try for the offense. He wants to throw it. Quickly complete. He can't find enough room. Stopped at the 17, and it brings up a 4th down. This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Fires to the right. He got it. Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up in a great position here. And the Seminoles are flying down the field. Trying to barge their way in. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And this one will be stopped for no gain. This whole red zone offense thing has been a little shaky. They've been stopped twice already. Maybe they ought to try to... And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State. Getting set for the point after. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Let's think a little bit about Syracuse. It has been a season to forget, and honesty compels us to say changes are probably coming.
I'm not sure, but I think Reese Davis just fired a coach. Is that what I heard? I'm pretty sure that's what just happened. Listen, hasn't gone well. You've heard the outside noise, continuing to get louder and louder, haven't met expectations. And this is the business we live in college sports, when you get paid a lot of money to do a job and you don't perform.
Listen, at the end of the day in college football, it's results-oriented. They've lost football games this year, and so all signs right now pointing to them potentially making that change before next season. If they're going to stay competitive and they're going to field the best team and program possible heading into next year, then it looks as though a change is inevitable.
They'll give it to the back. He breaks a tackle, finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. And the Noles can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. Skips away from pressure. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. The Seminoles are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. A couple of yards shy of the 1st down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on the field. He's got it. 1st down and more. And he'll have enough for the 1st down at the 42. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
The Noles will snap it on 1st and 10. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Going deep. Hits him in stride inside the 10. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Seminoles.
They are absolutely boat racing this team right now. We're not even at the 2nd quarter yet. And this offense has been up and down the field. They've taken a huge lead early. Everything they're dialing up, David, is working.
Yeah, so I'm going to flip this to the other side. I'm going to need my offense to score some points, and in a hurry. Like, they got to figure it out, but they got to put a drive together, keep us off the field, score some points, and let us find some answers, because right now, defensively, we have none.
Leaves it with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
He'll keep it himself. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there, 3rd and long coming up.
As an offense, you're okay with that. You're going to run option plays, and sometimes you're going to bust it big, but sometimes you don't necessarily read it correctly, get some positive yards, and then we come back and we do it all over again with different reads against the different defense.
He felt the heat trying to get away, but down he goes. He'll lose a yard or two. Syracuse will send out the punt team. Here's the return. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the right. Complete downfield. There he goes. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down.
What a start for this offense throwing the ball. I love how they've come out in this game, and they've been aggressive. They've already scored a touchdown, and here they are taking another shot and getting a big play. If you're on defense, you've got to find a way to slow this quarterback down.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Grab behind the line. It's Durham. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. We've come to the end of the period, and Florida State has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. He's looking to throw. He's got it and still on his feet. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7. The Seminoles look to keep this drive humming. He wants it all. Got a hand on it nicely and broke it up in the end zone.
And I like the alertness by this defense. 1st and goal, usually a running type situation. They were ready for the pass, broke on the football, and that could have been a huge play for this defense.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. The offense changing the play. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete.
You got to love this job by the defense here in their own end. They're doing an outstanding job in coverage, reading the quarterback's eyes. Everybody's getting to their marks. They're breaking on the ball, and they forced 3 straight incompletions here with their backs against the wall.
Looking for the score. Touchdown, no! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points.
Well, this thing's turning into a rout, and it's turning into a rout quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football game.
The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time they had the ball, and this time really needing to get a score. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Off play action. Throwing right. Oh, he had it and he dropped it. Almost one of those big plays he's known for. It'll be 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Quick completion on the out. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down.
You know, that's one as a quarterback. You've thrown the completion, and you're like, dude, can you just turn around and make one guy miss and go get the first? Or can you just stretch out and get the 1st down? You need your guys to have a little bit more awareness where they are in the field on that play. And even though they got the completion, it's not enough to pick up the first. And now you're staring fourth down right in the face.
That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. They've been nothing short of spectacular so far. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they'll try to make it 4 for 4. The give to the tailback. Got the first down and more. Helmet, he has enough to move the chains.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing first downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub. They want to get other guys on the field.
Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down.
How about that for efficiency if you're on this offense right now? 3 plays, 3 first downs. They get that one running the football. Great vision and open field running ability. Everything they're doing right now is working. This play caller is in a rhythm.
They'll ride the hot hand. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Seminoles with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. He's got it on the move. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Handoff from the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case in there. They try to run the football on the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Makes the grab. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Orange will have to punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. He's got great speed. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Running back searching for a hole. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those... get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Seminoles are facing 3rd and inches. Looking to throw for it. Dances away from the pressure, going to his left. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
This defense needed something to happen to create some momentum back to their side. They've built a deficit. QB's been very comfortable making plays. Exactly what you needed. Put some doubt in his head. Get to him. Hit him. Get physical. They get the sack on this play, and that's just what they needed.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Florida State.
They've converted every time on 4th down. 3 for 3 so far. They'll go for 4. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a...
And here's a fumble way behind the line. How in the world did the offense retain possession? Syracuse right back at it. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Gets away from 1. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Syracuse with a major problem and a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. They'll get down and put a stop on this return. They'll mark it at the 32. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of the explosives. Take those deep shots and make those big plays.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
And the Seminoles can really attack on this 2nd and short. The give to the single back. Breaks into the open. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Gonna take a shot at this DB. And he makes the catch inside the 25. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Going for 6. Touchdown, Seminoles! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead, and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. Power football with the run. At the 35, he's got room. Oh, a lot of space. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. Waning seconds of the first half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they head to the locker room. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. And I guess they wanted to draw a little closer. Instead, they're still way behind. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. Nothing went right in that first half, in the first order of business here. Try not to be embarrassed any further.
But the comeback is possible. Remember 2006, Michigan State down 35 to Northwestern at halftime? They somehow came back and won the game. But it all starts on one play, and that has to happen here on this first drive for the offense.
Yeah, the first possession, because your possessions, you're only going to get so many possessions, and you got to score on every single one of them. Offense, defense, special teams have to play out of their mind.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Syracuse will be forced to punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Makes the catch at the 45. He's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming.
Got it. Cut it. Green 25.
To the ground with the back.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Going to sling it on 2nd down. Rush is on him. They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
QBs and receivers on 3rd down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure. The quarterback gets hit. Just not on the same page with his target.
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a 1st down.
Pass interference, defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
Okay, ready?
The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty.
Down.
They go to the ground. Couldn't really get started there. Pick up a 1 to the 35.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Past the first down marker and still running. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. And the Noles kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. He wants to change this route. Looking to throw on first down. Looking to scramble. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble but couldn't create anything there. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Give to the running back. Got enough space. Touchdown, no! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. That running back just had a caravan of blockers to take him into the end zone.
There's not very many times at home, Reese, where I'm going to say that everybody watching on their couch could have scored on that play. This is one of them.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. They'll try the run, and there was nowhere to go. stopped in his tracks in the back.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football. Against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised. Now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
And he was... and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. You get a play like that and you feel like you can go in and finish the deal. It'll be 1st and 10 from just inside the 50. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The give to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Orange with a lot of work to do on 3rd and long. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Goodness gracious, this is a master class, a clinic on how to get to the quarterback. The 7th sack of the game. Are you kidding me? That's a season for some teams. They've lived in the backfield.
And that is how a punter helps out his defense, pinning them deep in. Territory. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. Look at it this way. The field position is awful, but Opportunity to pile up a lot of stats because there are a lot of yards in front of them. Strong run on a pickup of 5 out to the 15.
Great offenses always stay ahead of the chains. That run right there. You're in a good position. It's not long. It's not 3rd and long. Now the whole playbook's open. The defense really has to honor run and pass on the next snap.
Zings it complete to the right. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move. For a first down.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
The Seminoles with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. That's caught. It's Anger. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that will probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the 3rd quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should...
Turning it on! An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. The Noles in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Fires to the middle. Got his man to the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Bought a little time, lets it go. Touchdown, Florida State! Oh, that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red.
The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great. They got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in this second half.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And looks as if the offense was able to get back on top of the football. And yes, it could have been worse, but as it is, it's a safety.
Yeah, and sometimes you get confused and you get lost when you're on the field, but not that far. And I don't know how to explain this. I would love to give you words and break this down and be like, this is what he was thinking. I don't know what he was thinking.
After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away. Got a little space. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Got a man. It's Anger. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Now on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Get it out on the screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
That's the end of the quarter, and Florida State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got an open man. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45. The Seminoles will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Right on the money. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. And the Seminoles are on the move. Wants to throw again. He uncorks one deep. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to adjust the pattern. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He'll take another shot here. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up.
No big surprise there, right? You're throwing to a guy that already has 3 touchdown catches in the game, so take another shot. Every time he has looked his way, good things have happened, and that's one of the very...
Touchdown Seminoles! And they take it in for 6 more points. They put another one on the board here in the 4th quarter, and how about this team? Just a lone blemish on the resume and about to go to 10-1.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
The Orange just need to get some of that yardage back here on second down. Here comes the heat. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 6.
You got to love a defense that just is flying around and having fun. That's what these guys look like, right? All game long, everything has gone their way. And here we are early in the fourth quarter, and they are still bringing their A.
He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Syracuse will send out the punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Slips one guy, and now he's loose. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And he left that one short, tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Makes the catch and steps out of bounds, but short of the first down mark. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Seminoles come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. It's complete on the right side. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. Needs it to keep this drive alive. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down?
This is so a Jesse Palmer move. Exactly what he would do. Continue to put the foot on the accelerator, try to rub it in. Can't win by enough. Got to look good in the polls. This is your kind of offense, Palmer.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Orange with a ton of options available on second and short. From the gun, running back gets to give. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. They'll try to get it through the air. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. And the defense jumps on it. They get that turnover. This offense has it with really good field position. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Knocked down at the 24-yard line, but it's a big gain. 15 yards on the play, and this offense is in business. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24. First down. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing, of course. This team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game. Running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
Trying to find the end zone. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. A very productive play on first down has now set us up with his second and goal. Go straight ahead. And he'll be stopped for no gain. Still sitting at the 3-yard line. Third and goal where the strong come through. Lets it go to the end zone. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
And this this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conservative, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Two-point conversion attempt is on the way. He's not going to make it. Stop short of the goal line, and they are unable to extend this lead any further.
Florida State 70, Syracuse 0.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out. Yard line. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. This one feels as if it's starting to get away from them a little bit, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, there's a lot of teams in college football at this point that would just quit. So, David, we're going to find out a lot about this team right now.
Yeah, just running out of opportunities. You give opportunities away like this, you're trailing. Every possession is going to be important from here on out.
Syracuse might take a shot here on 2nd and short. Back to pass. Working that left side now. And he goes down after making the grab. Picks up a few, but still short of the first down. Guys, let's talk about Syracuse. He's been under pressure all season, and they really haven't done much to turn down that heat. And it's just hard to imagine that this guy will be back leading this program next year.
Yeah, and you want to see him finish strong, and I think Coach needs to finish strong. All the negativity swirling around the program, obviously you hear it. It's a part of it. The kids hear it, but finishing strong would kind of ease some of that McCollum. It's the body of work. Everything he did this season is going to be taken into account, and it's going to be tough, I think, for him to keep his job.
It's a combination of wins and losses this year, but it's also about who's out there. There's some good big-time candidates, some good coaches that could come in. To spend, just seems like they're going to make a change.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He picks it up, still on his feet.
It's so hard to force fumbles, and when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
They kick it away on 4th down. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. This is quickly turning into a celebration, Jesse, as they've taken control of this game.
And they should feel good about how they've played. They knew they had to come in here, protect home turf. They've gone out, they've run it well, they've thrown it well, David. Really, so much that this coaching staff can be happy about.
Yeah, and now it's about stat padding, right? Like you could just put up more numbers. You know this game's pretty good. Don't turn it over, don't make a mistake. But this game is well in hand.
Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Under fire. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Takes the easy one to the back. He'll take it up to the 45-yard line, and they stop him and knock him out of bounds. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Mills. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. And the Seminoles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. The sure hands, it's Mills. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And the Noles with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Makes the catch. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on first down. Quickly to the tight end.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
Even with this lead, they'll throw again. Firing to the right, complete. Going for the goal line. Huge game before he goes out of